We gave him a name. He didn't like it. I think it's a great name, though.
That's what you gave him. What was it? I'd love to bring it up at the next council meeting. Really drive him up a wall. He always says the funniest things when he's angry.
Newton, kind of, leans forward, like they're gonna, in that, gossiping pose, well, you didn't hear it from me. But Nom named him Nathaniel.
Of all the names you could have given him, you gave him a human one. I can see why he's mad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, the most innocuous name. He was pissed.
Hmm. And you two just kind of sit there casually chatting for a while.
Yeah.
Well, Elliot, you are still at the bakery.
Eating the best bread of your fucking life.
Is everything good? You like it all?
Yes, I mean, the exterior, the rocky exterior gives way to the very tasty cinnamon.
Ah, about that rocky exterior.
Center.
If you'd be so interested, are you a fan of tea, Coco?
I love tea.
Well, if you'd be willing to, perhaps a signature to go under the stone, I could give you one of these. As he holds out what looks like a file, and he takes a broken loaf of bread, and he holds it over a cup and gives an example of him grinding it in. Adds the most marvelous cinnamon flavor.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I'll record the stone now. I have an opinion upon the bread now, but I'd have to taste the tea to know if the tea is,
You know what? How about I give you a file, you take it with you, and before you leave you come back. Or just at some point. We'll call it an IOU.
Sure. Sounds good.
As he hands you a microplane file.
It's like nutmeg, but better. Anyways, the stone. Do you want me to?
Oh yes, you can record that whenever you see fit. Simply touch the runes on it. I don't want to influence what you say, so I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Does he leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Just Elliot in the room.
He's going back to helping other customers. He's not leaving entirely, but he's leaving you alone.
Okay, that makes more sense. I guess Elliot will touch the stone and be like, "This is Elliot Burning Oak. I'd just like to say I really like the bread here. It's a good rocky exterior with a delicious cinnamony interior. Very, very well made." And just press the runes again.
The rock glows faintly, and then just maintains that kind of little glow on one of the runes, showing that it has been recorded.
Great. He'll put that on the counter, take the rest of the bread, and go.
Yeah, how many loaves are you taking? 5 or 6?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you head back to the camp, and Newson, just by coincidence, you finish up your conversation at around the same time. And Star Leone, when he's telling you that you're done, when he kind of starts wrapping up the conversation, almost does it hastily, like he knows what could happen.
That bitch. Newson's kind of like they're just having a regular conversation, and then it starts to speed up, and she's just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess,
And what you notice, Newson, because you're used to it by now, is it doesn't feel like he abruptly cuts the conversation short, but you watch him reach down to his belt and he's playing the lute as you feel the conversation going faster.
He's literally fast forwarding. This is so... I can't believe this man is clicking me right now. Adam Sandler clicking me.
And Lulin, what were you cooking for breakfast?
Oh no, are they dead?
Lulin's dead.
Yeah, Lulin fell in the fire, he's dead.
fucking
No.
rice.
Face first into the skillet.
It's a steak and eggs breakfast.
Is Lulin's not cooking the wyvern egg for breakfast, is he?
No. He probably does have it like, not like close to the fire, but like he knows that like, it's a red dragon egg, so it's like it probably wants warmth. So he's gonna like set it like, not close to the fire, but so it could feel warm. I really don't remember what food we have on hand, so probably just like
Like a lot of meat.
probably some like leftover fish from whenever we went fishing a couple of days ago. Maybe like a berry compote, maybe some like, some tea, just some weird wild things that we just have like left over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very nice. So, Elliot, you smell this as you walk up, and Lulin, you catch the hint of cinnamon before it's 20 yards from the camp with your refined wafting palate.
Ooh.
Hmm?
I smell cinnamon and nutmeg. Maybe almonds?
I mean,
Are you
cinnamon
okay?
for sure. As he like just hurls, like underhand tosses towards Luton.
Lulu like goes Lulu like doesn't catch it with his hands, but just like catches it with his mouth.
Oh god, no, wait. No, wait!
Oh no! Oh no!
Like a dog.
Oh no!
I'm gonna roll
Roll for teeth.
Yeah.
Roll for teeth.
How many did you
I'm
break?
gonna roll athletics to see how well I do. I do well. And
Roll
then
Constitution for your teeth.
I was gonna roll medicine, if that was okay.
That is fine. See how much you messed up that dental work.
Oh.
We lost one, boys. We chipped. We chipped a couple.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's not great. It did not feel like bread when it hit you in the face.
We're gonna be eating mashed potatoes for weeks.
Oh, what the fuck?
And Newson, that's what you see is bread hit Lulin in the face and Lulin go, oh, what the fuck?
Question: would Karak be familiar with geode bread, or is this like just a
You probably
It is-
would be, actually.
bread? Had that, and I'm not even gonna try to count that.
Lulu's gonna pick it up. He's gonna chuck it back at Elliot.
Elliot's
Well, no, why
obviously
would-
going to try to catch it to put in the bag.
Why would you do that? It's delicious.
He's good bread, dude.
I rolled a 13 athletics on the throw.
Roll me athletics or acrobatics on the catch.
The same roll.
Get bonked.
Yeah, you catch it to the schnoz.
What was that for?
I thought you were bringing breakfast back, not a weapon.
I brought bread!
You have a nosebleed and he chipped a tooth. I don't think that's bread.
No, that's bread.
No,
Okay.
Newson, what did I always tell you? If there's a will, anything could be a weapon.
That's true, yeah. I was barred from carrying a shovel and a pood for that reason, so.
Mm-hmm.
Karak's gonna kind of walk over to where Elliot is and just pick up the stony loaf, and it's just like
Loaf's going in the bag. It's too
oh,
late.
dang it! Guess I'll have to wait till I'm back here again to have geode loaf.
Look, it's alright. We could have some later, Karak. Don't even worry.
Ah.
Yeah. We don't have to include them. They don't need the bread. They don't want it, they don't eat it.
I thought you threw a rock at me.
It's bread! I said it was bread, and I also shouted no when you decided to catch it in your mouth.
Okay, maybe you should have let off.
I mean,
no. Before
Elliot,
you
in
threw
their
it.
defense, you threw something that
How was
looked
I
like
supposed-
bread at their face, knowing that it was
I didn't throw
veal
it.
bread.
I threw it in their general. Who
As-
catches with their face?
As this argument
Who
is
does
going
that?
on,
You two have literally become dogs and played fetch before. Shut
I'm the only
fuck
one who's
up.
actually part dog, though.
as this argument is going on, you all, like, Elliot, from behind you, you hear like a patter of small footsteps, and then just hear, "Ooh, breakfast smell coppery."
Coppery?
Oh, that's just your face. Never mind.
Thanks.
And not my fault. You have bleed nose.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's not your fault.
Well, that's a new voice. And a new face.
Oh, they're around.
Hello, Karak.
You know me! Bit of a mispronunciation, but yeah, more or less.
Me think me said right. Anyway, what for breakfast, Lulin? As this kobold just casually just walks up and sits next to the fire and looks at what's inside.
No, you know, we got like a little berry compote, kind of like a applesauce, but like mixed berries. We got some cooked fish, you know, glazed in the same thing. A couple of fresh nuts and stuff. We're a little low on provisions, so this is what we have.
You guys have friends all over. New people just showing up, and you just... Wow. You guys really are friendly. No wonder you guys let me into the group so easily.
I like you. You're funny.
I like you too.
Wait, was you not making joke?
I don't think so. I meant that genuinely.
Oh. Lulin friendly. Other two depend on day. Although
Hey,
first time I
here's-
meet...
Friendly.
Although
This is
first
pretty
time
friendly.
First time I meet Lulin, he did pick me up and threaten to smash me.
Yeah, but it was Newson that threw you.
You're right. None of you friendly.
Aw.
Hey, I never threw you. For the record.
No. I think you threatened
Okay,
light
what
one
if
of us. I think you threatened light one of us on fire, though.
Look, I only throw
No,
people
that
that
doesn't sound
deserve to
right.
be thrown, so...
You try steal our cans. We not deserve thrown.
I was more talking about Elliot.
Oh,
Good one.
agree.
How was that a good one? No, explain yourself. How is that a good one, Karak? Go on.
It's a good one.
You're a prickly bitch. That's what it means.
I ain't
Brock's
no
just
prickly
gonna
bitch.
point to-
Clearly,
point to Newton.
Lulin's the prickly bitch now, as he just points at Lulin.
Okay, well now that's
sorry,
just
Elliot.
rude.
Do you want a
Someone gets-
goddamn knuckle sandwich for breakfast?
As you guys start doing
Someone
this
gets a
again,
cup-
the kobold's just going to pull out what looks like a tiny prong and just start pulling things off the fire and making himself a plate.
I'm sorry. So you just see Lulin with a bunch of new thorns, and suddenly you think they're a prickly bitch. That's rude. That's
No,
rude.
I think they're mostly
Shame.
just prickly.
Actually, you didn't have to add the bitch onto it.
Okay, well then why did Newson add the bitch?
Because
directed
you
towards
are
me?
a bitch.
Do you think I'm a prickly bitch, Karak? Or do
I
you
mean,
just want to go after the things I say and let Newson say whatever?
To be
Yeah,
fair, it
it's
flips
that
on
one.
the daily.
Mm-hmm.
I never know where to stand with you. I'm just being honest. Not gonna lie, I
Yeah,
respect
yeah.
you making the sacrifice play at the end there, but
But whatever Newson says is okay.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, I agree with Newson on a lot of other points more often than I agree with you. So yeah,
If any of you are paying attention to the kobold, he's just taking a rock. He's taking one of the loaves that seemingly got from nowhere
The
and
loaves
just smash. You think that would stop him?
Okay. You do what you gotta do, brother.
He also came from town, so he could have had his own loaves.
Okay.
But he's just smashing a loaf on a rock, trying to open it.
Would you like a dagger for that?
What? No, you keep arguing.
I mean, I'd rather not.
I mean, it is very early in the morning.
Then-
I would.
Yeah. I
Then
mean,
s-
Newson's just going right for the throat today, so.
Oh, today. Got it. We're just pretending like nothing that you said yesterday ever happened. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Oh, so you're incensed by what I say, but you just get to say whatever the fuck you want and reap no repercussions. Thus, prickly bitch.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Rock's just again gonna point to Newson and just nod his head.
Lulin, can
That, right
can
there.
I have more fish, please?
Yeah, you have some of mine.
Thank you.
And Lulin's gonna walk up to Elliot and he's gonna expend some lay on hands. I'm sorry, Elliot.
You expend one
Yeah, it's
point
okay,
of lay on
Lulin.
hands to heal his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out. Thanks, Lulin. Got any plans for today? We know what we're doing?
Head home. Well, not home, but like Minotaur home.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we're going to Minotaur home, I gotta go talk to somebody. I'll be back in a
Well,
few
wait,
minutes.
I'm not gonna be here long. Did you tell them to have question, Newson?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
okay,
Did
then never mind. Have fun.
Thanks.
Anyway, rest of you have question?
I'm sorry. You are very new. I don't. So I wasn't prepared for a question. What's your name?
I am Nuke.
Nuke. It's a wonderful name.
Made myself.
Oh, very clever, very clever. Someone gave me mine. I don't remember when though.
The kobold like looks up and like reaches into a pouch and like sorts through it and then pulls out a little glowing orb and crushes it. 867 years ago.
Oh wow. Huh. I was still in the rock then.
Sure.
So this isn't my real name. Oh well, I think this one fits better.
Yes. Still in rock. Of course. As he like the kobold like turns and looks at you, News, and like, you didn't tell him?
Newsom kind of like shrugs and is like, shrugs and like gestures at Karak, like,
The kobold just shrugs and goes
Some
back to
other
like,
guy knew him by name then.
because I told him Karak's name.
No. So you're saying Karak was given that name while he was in the stone, but the other Lady of the White Rose knew his name. By his name.
or
And
she,
he'd been in the prison.
Because
or you know, it's a god calling him by something he's familiar with.
that too.
It wouldn't really
Okay.
be effective if somebody walked up to Elliot and went, Sylvester.
Did he call him Karak in the prison, or did he just call him
Yeah.
the ambassador?
Well, I said Karak, and he said, the ambassador.
Oh, so he recognized it. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
he
fair.
recognized
It's
Karak's name.
also safe to assume that other prisoners were brought into the prison in the last 1,000 years.
Well, he
Names
said
get
he was
updated.
That's fair.
There's always the potential that not every NPC is telling you the whole truth.
Okay.
And definitely
just
not
found a
that I
plot
just
hole.
fucked that up.
Yes. There's no way that PT simply got it wrong.
Listen, if you find a plot hole, a wizard did it.
God,
Yes,
that's
it's always a
so
wizard.
accurate. It's always that wizard.
That fucking wizard.
Oh.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on from the plot hole.
Do you two have any questions? Because that's all I had prepped.
You don't have any questions about your past, like this guy knew you while you were in the rock.
You know, that's a good question. How long long have you been around? You are great for your age.
Thank you. I've been keeping it tight.
I've never heard that saying before. Never heard that one before. I'll have to start adding that to my own conversations.
He kind of looks at Newson. It knew. I invent.
Oh yeah. That's a good phrase. Never heard that one before.
And a linguist. That you are very skilled. I guess when you have over 800 years to do stuff, you take up a lot of hobbies.
I have lots of jobs.
True. So yeah, I guess you probably just dropped by. Who gave me my name?
Yeah, memory not have that in it.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh well.
Mog said he'd give you thing to drink to find out, though.
True. Don't think I'm quite ready for that yet.
It okay. Understand, not want, remember. Anyway, Lulin, breakfast delicious as always.
Thank you.
Speaking of, we have been arguing for far too long. I'm sorry, Lulin. Do you mind if I make a plate?
Go right ahead. There should be enough for everybody.
You
And
should.
then some.
You should put food on plate already. Here, make plate not seem necessary.
You're funny. I'm just gonna proceed to. Take
He kind of like looks back at Newson like, "How was that funny?"
Newson shrugs again, like, I've stopped questioning it at this point.
Kurok's just gonna go to digging into whatever delicious food Lulin has made today.
Anyway, you want me tell people when go back through door that you coming?
Yeah, that's probably not a bad plan. They can be...
That good. You should see Olfast. Much bigger.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, many refugee.
Oh. Well, I guess that's good.
Yeah, Minotaur do good work. There are lots of Genasi, some elf, lots of Furbolg.
I'm glad to hear they're taking in and protecting people.
Perfect place for quarantine.
Right, from the spell plague.
Arcanaphage. Spell plague something entire different.
Oh.
Although I guess Arcanaphage kind of like baby spell plague.
Arcanophage. Okay, got it.
Yeah, you're a good friend there too.
Who's good friend?
Your good friend, Bathos.
My good friend?
Yes.
I think you're...
It's got everywhere!
Why do you have to come back?
Did they leave? Did they move away? Or
I thought he was gonna go live in the woods somewhere and fuck off.
Well, I mean, I can't blame him. That a lot of people find that nice.
Wait, you not friend?
He hates me, and I hate him.
But you fight with him just like you fight with Elliot. You
Yeah,
Elliot
I hate him
not
too.
friend? Oh. Oh no.
It's very weird. It's very weird here. I don't quite get it, but I'm learning.
Look, I only hate Elliot sometimes. He makes up for it occasionally.
Does he like go back and forth with you too?
Yes.
Like, okay, good. Then I'm not. I was real worried that that it was just a me thing.
Bathos, however, we just don't like each other.
Okay. They're not one of the people you want me to punch, right?
I would not recommend that for you.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
He
I haven't
probably-
even learned yet.
He'd probably rip arms off, beat you to death with.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
that would be a first.
And the last.
True.
I'm surprised you not like him, though.
Why are you surprised by that?
He been out looking for you like 6 months.
All of us? I mean, he likes Elliot, so that would make sense.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
He been leading one of search teams.
I guess we have been gone a long time, huh?
Yeah. Most
Years
people
at this
think
point.
you're dead.
I mean, I guess I'd think we were dead too if no one had heard or seen anything of me in us in over a year, so.
Yeah, and normally when we lose you, it's easy find because somewhere something explode.
Yeah.
Like
Or
tree.
like yeah, exactly. Or like an ocean falls on a
spider's
city.
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty small explosion in comparison to what we do.
Yeah. Your new friend
At other times.
very destructive.
Yeah, I've been learning to. Yeah.
I don't think you learn much. This place in remarkably good shape.
Newsom
There's
looks around at the fact that they're in a crater that's
There's a
surrounded by
crater.
lava.
On a
Karak knowing
Also,
that
the
he just
tower-
climbed
on a
Yeah.
it's like the
battlefield,
crumbling tower.
which sadly enough, compared to most places they leave, is relatively good shape.
Look, most of the time the things do it to themselves, okay? We just kind of help it along.
Yeah, when they left Stipvale, it had fallen down. When they left Olfast, it was half on fire.
No, we helped put out Olfast. It's fine. That was the dragon.
Oh, that's true. Dragon did start loss of fire.
Yeah. We were fixing Olfast when we were leaving.
Yeah, but you brought all the people who are doing civil war now.
They're going through a civil war currently?
Ganassi is, yes.
Oh.
Something about God.
Well, yeah, we did just release, like, a lot of gods, so...
No, not recent thing. Civil war been going on like 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah. Blue Lady came. Tried to take over city. Started war.
Karak's just gonna open up his little, like, notebook with the different gods and stuff to start looking through what could possibly be Blue Lady.
I mean, you can make whatever assumptions you want based off your book.
Mhm.
It's probably going to be wrong. Anyway, I tell them that you not dead.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. I'm sure we're gonna be dead when we get back and they find out we're not dead.
Why?
Well, because they're gonna be mad that we were gone all that time. Also, there's a god that wants to kill us. That's a thing, too.
Oh, yeah, Baron of Souls.
When,
Baron of Souls?
That what Velkin call him. That same guy, yes?
Oh, his name's Roran.
That not flashy.
No, it's not.
Okay. Any other question before I go back?
Lulin, anything?
No?
I'm sure you guys will find us. Well, I mean, you found us, but
Does
you'll
seem to
find...
happen. People just seem to find you all very, very easily.
Well, like they said, usually we're pretty easy to find.
That's
Yeah.
gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah, they blow lots of things up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, I'm about ready to head through the tree, get back home
Yeah.
with the people that are alive and aren't dead and don't deserve to be dead. In fact.
Is there people here who deserve to be dead?
No.
Oh,
Not that I can think of.
Well, I mean, except for the guy we killed. He deserved it, but...
I mean, yeah. He was prolonging a lot. Fire's gotta burn out at some point.
why? Lulin not have more breakfast make?
Oh, no, there was a person who was all fiery. That fire specific. And at some point, when Lulin is done, the fire will have to go out.
Oh,
At some
Nuke no,
point, it will.
Nuke no guy like that. Yeah, he fighting Blue Lady.
There's a guy on fire
Yeah,
that's fighting a blue woman.
yes.
Croc still,
Or
after looking through everything, doesn't know which god it is. It's like there's only two, and neither of them seem right.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
He like hops up, and as he's going to walk away, he just reaches in and grabs 2 more fish and begins sprinting for the tree.
Goodbye. Nice person. And again, 800 years. Man,
Definitely more than that.
more? Oh, well, true, because if they were only 800, then they would have been like a baby when they found me.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, I wonder if they knew me 1,000 years ago. And they just didn't know it because I was a rock.
All right, Elliot, who are you going to talk to?
He is gonna send a sending message. But he's really getting away from the group so he can write something down real quick. So first, he's going to send something to Elrond. That is, are you sober yet? I kind of need you to be sober so I can figure out how to save your ass. I'm not dead, by the way.
That sounds like what a dead guy would say, but I'm hungover. Wait. Okay, you're not dead. Continue.
All right, and then you use another sending spell, of course. Is there a safe way to extract you?
I'm not done with work yet. I've still got a lot going on, brother.
The fuck do you have going on?
Murder? I don't know. Can you call those robot things alive?
Let's play.
Running out of magic here, buddy. So probably be more concise in the future, but why are you murdering the robots in the town?
I don't know what the word concise means. But it has a lot to do with what's going on with the plague.
Nope.
You missed the plague, I believe.
Yeah. It would have ended at with.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. It has a lot going on with...
I'm just down
And
like,
you know
I know.
Allround on the other end just kept talking.
Uh-huh.
Let's play the word counting game.
I hate the word counting game.
Same.
How many uses of message
Oh.
was that?
Ugh. Dan's using up all my message. That bastard.
We're gonna need to take another long rest before we go.
Sorry, I'll use another. God damn it! You have like 25 words.
25
Wait,
words.
I'm not done yet.
I'm waiting. You got 7 words left.
Give me a goddamn
What?
second.
25 has a hyphen, so I'm counting it as 1.
God damn it.
You're
You
right.
have
But
25
sorry.
words.
God damn it. You have 25 words.
Uh-huh. That's 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
6.
give me a sec.
Yeah. Damn, it's one word.
Okay.
God damn
I was
it's
counting
one word.
damn and it as 2 words.
Depending on how
Yeah,
you spell
yeah,
God
all
damn it,
one
it's
word.
one word.
Ah!
Let me know if you want to be extracted. I'll check in every day.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. You still got like
4 words, I think.
yeah, I
Yeah.
believe.
I'm doing
Suck
pretty
it,
good
nerd.
right now. I have to break into the bar to see if I can steal some more booze.
If I
But-
can steal some more booze, but you got 3 more.
Into's one word. I don't know if you counted that as 2.
Into is one
Into
word.
is yeah, into is
Into is
1.
one. Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought you put down 2 fingers for that.
I think I only put down 1, but we're all playing the word county game.
Yep.
And then you hear, you hear a pause, Elliot, and then you hear, shit.
Shit.
Circle only.
Circle only. That's it.
I'm just imagining hungover Allrod trying to count his words on his
Right.
fingers.
Like, god damn it. Why does sending have to be so stupid? Why can't I have all... I'm running out of minutes on my phone.
Anyways, Elliot's going back to writing.
What is he writing?
So he gets out a fresh book, and he starts just writing down, and I'll message you, PT.
Okay.
And we can go back to the other group if you'd like.
In the other group, how far away does you go from them?
Far enough that they can't see. Well,
But not far
Far
enough
enough
that
they
they
can't see
couldn't
what
hear
he's
you
doing.
getting exasperated.
yeah, just screaming, "God damn it!" 3 times.
I only have so many spell slots, man.
Alright. You guys all hear all that. As Elliot starts yelling angrily.
Newson's just rolling her eyes and getting all her shit together. I mean, depending on how long you guys are planning to be, I might just go back through with Nuka.
I mean, I don't have anywhere to be. I mean, the only person here is Elliot. So.
And Elliot, you finish writing what you're writing while you're talking to Elrond, and you can head back to the group.
Yeah, I think he would head back towards the group. And he would talk to Lyra.
You can do that next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Well, it needs to be before we leave this place.
I mean, to be fair, we could retcon it. Just say
in
before we
that-
left you had a conversation, and then have the conversation.
Well, it's not necessarily a conversation. He just needs Lyra's teleport spell.
Oh, well, I did say you could use those freely. Are you using one?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use one freely. Basically, he's going into town, gonna get us buy 7 or 8 kegs of alcohol, and then teleport it to the house.
Okay, that's going to cost you about 12 gold.
Yeah, sounds like a plan, Stan.
So you
Actually,
watch...
you know what? Let's do 24 gold worth of booze.
Okay, so 12 kegs. So,
Yeah.
Newson, you watch Elliot whisper something to Lyra and then run into town, and when he comes back, he just puts a bunch of kegs on a teleportation circle and off they go. And the rest of you see that as well.
You weren't kidding when you said the parties are just ragers.
Oh no,
Yeah.
this is for Elrond. It's a support package.
Man, is he already partying?
Weren't we worried about his drinking the last time we were home?
Yeah, but if we're not going back there, he needs supplies, and I don't want to have him, go out and break into a bar.
Oh, he's not a party drink. He's a drink. Okay, got it. Sorry,
Yeah,
took
no,
a bit. Took a bit to get it.
It's sad drinking.
The brain. Got it. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hope their day shines a bit brighter soon.
Elliot, you get a message in your head.
The fuck? Okay.
And it's Elodie's voice. What did you just send, Elrond? Something flashed behind the teleportation door, but you all didn't come out, and we can't get in, so I'm assuming it's important?
It's booze for supplies.
You get another message in your head. Why would you send him any alcohol? We need food, water, bandages, things for the house. We don't need more alcohol. We can't get in any.
Wait, the house is damaged?
We can't get into the teleportation room without your blood, Elliot.
That's annoying.
And also how it's always worked.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I know.
I
Forgot about it.
I love it. Comedy gold.
Hey, good news. He's not alone. Bad news, we should probably send better things and also let them into that room.
Well, you're the only one that can do that.
I don't even know what room we're talking about.
There's a secret room in our basement.
Really?
Multiple, depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
How is that up for debate?
Well, I
I
mean...
feel like you just count the rooms and then you go, yeah, that's how many rooms there are.
I mean...
That's how rooms work.
If you consider Elliot's whole weird cave a part of the basement...
And also, it doesn't have any doors. How do you separate rooms?
I mean, usually there's like a little, usually there's at least like a divide or like... I don't know why I'm trying to...
Hallways.
Yeah, but like, if you take the door off of a room, does that suddenly make it the hallway part of the room?
Sure. I don't know.
Technically, a hallway is a room.
See, exactly. It's separate, but the doors don't dictate where they are. Like, you just know what a room is.
All right. We're gonna try this one more time, but with like actually useful supplies. And Elliot's gonna go into town and get barrels of water, food, and medicine.
I'm assuming Newton just leaves at this point.
Yeah, Newsom, like, looks at Lulin and sarcastically goes, "Can I be excused now?"
Sure.
I don't know.
Leave Elrond to die. Have a good time. As Elliot heads towards the city.
No one asked you.
I don't even know who Elrond is. I'm just lost. All I know is that they're really sad. And that's unfortunate, but I don't know how to fix that.
It's a good chunk of it, so...
Got it, Elrond. Sad. Just flipping to a page in the notebook. Elrond. Sad. That's it. That's all he's got.
That's all you need. what did Lulin respond to Nuzin?
Depends. Did you finish the dishes?
Is that what you said? I couldn't hear it.
That's what I was gonna say, but people were talking. So I would imagine I would have said that as you were walking away. It's just, fine. I'll do them too.
It's okay. I'll help. I'll stick by. I did eat. A
Brock,
fair bit.
actually, will you help me carry things?
Go ahead,
I
Karok.
could
Go
use
ahead
the
and
spare
help.
hand.
Yeah, sure. Why not? And Karok's just gonna follow Elliot wherever they're heading out.
So, as they head out, Nuzin, you approach the tree and approach this, like, beating red portal in the heart of the tree.
All right. Let's see what home looks like, eh? And she's just gonna step through.
You step through, and you get a very acute sense of vertigo, like you're falling.
Uh-huh.
And then you finish your step, and you're standing in the plains where the battle of Stone happened. And there's a very large half-orc standing about halfway across the field with his arms crossed, looking at you. You're not dead!
I am not.
Shame.
Shame you came back.
Had to. Things got bad.
That's what I heard.
Let's walk and talk.
All right. She kind of like shifts her bag to her back and walks over.
How long have you been carrying that thing?
My bag?
Yeah, I mean, you want someone to help? I can take it for you for a little bit.
She kind of like looks at him incredulously, like this man has never offered to help with anything ever.
He looks back at you, Nuzin. Roll me an insight check.
Okay. That's a 10.
So you can't really see anything in his eyes. But he just holds out a hand for the bag.
She kind of just hands it to him. I get like pulls it like over her head and like offers it palm up, but like looks confused.
He takes it and slings it over his shoulder, and then just looks at you. What? Do I have a knife in my forehead or something?
No, you've just never offered to help me with anything before. Like, I mean, like, that.
Oh, you know, only the big things like battles can't help you on the small things.
Yeah, I mean... Not that you can't, just that you didn't.
Things have changed.
I'm starting to gather that. I heard there's a lot of refugees in Ulfast.
That is one of the things that's changed. It's part of the reason I came back.
Got it. Guess it makes sense. Help manage.
Well, strewn throughout the refugees are some of mine, so...
Yeah.
Although I guess we don't have to go to the hedge to get Moonblight anymore.
Yeah, it seems like everything's kind of one big place now, huh?
Whatever you did, everyone here felt it.
Yeah.
You remember that feeling that we all got when the World Tree was attacked?
Yeah.
It was a lot like that.
That makes sense. It's kind of connected to the World Trees, so...
Yeah, I didn't notice when you stepped out of one.
Well, Glad to see your skills of observation have maintained their sharpness.
Oh yeah, no, both my eyes still work fine. How about yours?
So far, so good.
As you begin making the couple-mile trek towards Oldfast. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, your parents are going to be happy you're back. There were a couple of us who never gave up on you.
I'm glad. We really didn't mean to be gone for so long.
Yeah, I just kind of held out the hope that if something was going to beat you to death, it was probably going to be me, so...
You know.
Although, you know, Brennan told me about your tattoos, and I'm not feeling quite as confident anymore. Hence the bag.
You shouldn't. She kind of like gestures to the. Would the tattoos have? I guess the tattoos would have changed after this last battle, which I don't think she would have noticed until just now when she gestured to it and noticed that there's like a new ring, probably around the arm, that is depicting this flaming battle. Probably includes one of those. Oh God, what were they called? The
silence.
Silenced.
No, not the silence. The dragon things.
Oh, the Behirs.
The Behir. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, probably one of those. Lots of fire. And she's kind of like, so she like gestures to it and then sees it like down on her forearm and goes, huh.
You surprised by your own tattoo?
Yeah, this one, changes on its own, so.
Uh-huh.
I swear it's not just me getting drunk and getting new tattoos. It's magic shit.
Yeah, I gathered that by the fact that it makes you damn near invincible.
Yeah. Can't punch me anymore. Not when I'm mad.
Yeah, I
Well,
guess I'll just
can.
I guess I'll just have to stab you. I'll find a workaround, I promise.
Okay, cool. I wouldn't want you getting too frustrated, you know.
Yeah, well, I can't get soft on you now.
Yeah, definitely not.
As you exit the wilds, you see that ahead of you, you see the new walls of Oldfast, and around them for probably 2 miles in every direction are tents.
Wow.
Like I said, things changed.
You weren't kidding about the refugees.
No. We've managed to hold everything north of the Chessfolk so far, but eventually somebody's going to break through the quarantine.
Are people actively trying to spread this?
No, but some people truthfully don't know they're carrying it.
Oh, that's even worse.
If you don't have magic, it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
That makes it quite a bit harder to detect.
Got it. So you can carry it and you'd never know if you can't cast magic.
Exactly. We're trying to find a workaround. So far, the Furbolgs have just been mass-producing spell scrolls. Just because somebody doesn't have innate magic doesn't mean if they use it that it's not going to trigger the Arcanophage.
Just low-level spell scrolls to test. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. We're doing our best, though.
Well,
we have to be particularly careful. If a lycanthrope catches it, it's bad.
Oh yeah, I guess you all are kind of, your whole existence is inherently magical.
And it draws out the magic.
Yeah.
Most of us can control our forms, but even if I caught that...
It wouldn't be good.
Not at all. But everything north of the Chessfolk and east of the Shallows, we've managed to contain it. The elves are helping. But they've got their own problems with their army turning against them.
Turning against them? Oh, that's not something I thought I was gonna hear.
No, it turns out their Warforged can be carriers like any others.
Oh, shit.
So far, we've managed to keep supplying Zraya, but might as well be a city under siege.
Wow. And I guess the desert doesn't really have a lot of, supplies to access.
No, that's why they started the whole war in the first place.
Yeah.
Dorktails, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders.
Oh, welcome
Let's
in.
go. Hello.
Welcome in, everybody. Sky, can you handle the shout-out for me?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can.
Or any of my mods. I think most of you are mods.
That is true. Hold on. I got it.
TPK! No, that's what I yell when I send people places.
Good old Uno reverse
It's
character.
actually us. We're about to get TPK'd.
Oh, got it.
By the trauma.
Yeah, by the trauma. TPK'd by the trauma.
Anyways, back to it. Yep.
So, the Genasi are in a civil war. The elves are quickly running out of supplies. Olfast is a massive refugee camp. Anything else I should know about?
The college is pretty much abandoned.
Yeah, I mean, magical plague will do that to a magical college.
Every once in a while we hear something out of Koboldia.
Okay. I guess that's good.
We haven't heard from Brester in weeks.
Yeah, well, they were very magical. So,
We're hoping that the cold's keeping a lot of the refugees away from them. And, you know, the fact that besides a couple of us, nobody knows it's there.
yeah, that's true.
But a fair portion of them did go off to fight with Velkin.
Oh, that's not good. Ugh.
Oh,
Well,
did you ever find that town?
which town? The one we went looking for?
He kind of points out, and you can kind of see faintly through the lock where you used to be able to see, like, the faint lights of Ohans. There's just nothing.
Ah. We did find... Yeah, we found Ohans.
That where you're coming from?
Yes. It's sort of got... The whole city got teleported to another realm, but now that realm is back on this plane. But we couldn't send the city itself back. It sort of landed with the rest of the other plane of existence.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, though. We could... I mean, how are they set up over there? Food, water... Could we send refugees through? It'd be safer for them there than outside the walls.
As long as they're okay with the heat.
Why? Is it cold, or is it a desert?
It's, an island surrounded by lava.
You were in Umbreon's hold.
Yeah. We, killed Umbreon.
I might not even try stabbing.
You know, I definitely got some new, scars from it. He was,
Bit of a bastard. I think that's why we sealed him away in the first place.
big bastard. Big bastard. Tried to throw me in the lava. That was fun. But hey, saved illness in the process, so it was worth it.
Yeah, there have been some upsides, some people you should probably meet.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's the new... When I was up north, I found a healer. She's been helping us out in the city.
Oh, great. God only knows we could use it, seems like.
No kidding. I mean, it's hard enough to keep all these people fed, much less healthy.
Yeah.
And with the Arcanophage going around, the last thing we need is an actual plague.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess I'll have to meet her then. Glad to have another capable person on the team.
Yeah, about that. She says you've met before.
Oh?
When I told her I was coming down here to find you, she told me to give you her regards. Oh, and this. And he holds out a white rose.
Ah. Okay.
I'm gonna have him
She's-
roll an insight check.
You said she's in Oldfast right now?
Yeah, why?
Well, I've definitely got someone that's coming through that's gonna want to see her.
Yeah, how long are your friends going to be, by the way? And we're gonna cut back to the rest of the party.
Okay.
So, Elliot, you get back, and Newson and all of her stuff
I was
is...
going to say, on the walk to the city, I think Elliot has something to talk about.
Oh,
with
perfect.
Kor'vrok.
Send it.
You know, she's not as virtuous as she tries to present. Even now, she goes and prioritizes meeting people over helping someone who has sacrificed a lot for us. Elrond has come much closer to death than many others while avoiding it. He endured the pits, same as her, without the magical healing that she got. And now she walks away.
I don't know anything about Elrond. I have no idea what they went through.
You know,
But what
that's
I
why
do,
I'm bringing it up.
once again, scales tip back and forth, and I never know where to stand with you. It's like 1 minute you're talking about not worrying about those who we know can survive and not trying to help them, and the next you want to help somebody else.
No, I'm saying don't sacrifice more innocent people for the lives of those who volunteered to protect them. In fact, I wrote it down earlier. I like the phrasing of it.
Mhm.
As he opens this little book to very early page, and he just starts. He reads, "The purpose of a warrior is simple. They sacrifice so others don't have to. The innocent should be protected above all, and with that, this warrior sacrifice revered, but never sought unless it is to prevent the harm of the innocent." That is all I was trying to say, and though I am not good at vocalizing it sometimes, I think that the way I wrote it here.
I still worry about what you consider innocent. A lot of how you described it sounded like anybody who was on the battlefield, and well, I was plucked out of a war and then dropped into what looks like another one.
Well,
It
what's your
sounded like
concern?
if you were in my shoes, you would have sacrificed me immediately. You would have sacrificed my friends immediately.
I don't know if sacrificing you is what I mean to say. What I mean to say is that if I have only the resources to save one, it will be the one who you were trying to protect. If you were a warrior, if you had made the agreement to sacrifice to save others, I would honor that sacrifice. I would save the others. I don't understand how that's concerning.
I think it's just the way you worded it. I know I'm no stranger to not when you all first met me, I didn't exactly vocalize the way that I intended to be understood that well.
That's fair. I really don't mean to offend you. I didn't want to offend Newsom, but I think that she takes things personally sometimes.
Can't help it. We're all people at the end of the day. You have to take things personally if you're a person.
Yes, I agree. But she's also made a lot of sacrifices, helped a lot of people. So I don't begrudge her either. I do apologize for the misconception, though.
Always tipping the scales, Elliot. You are a very strange one, but interesting.
Well, we do
Thank
have
you.
some time on this walk. If you have any other questions about me, perhaps if you understand what I'm thinking, it won't be so hard to judge where I stand on things.
It is talks like this that make it easier. What happened back there?
Where?
Like back in the hold. You mentioned that someone apparently knew me. What was he like?
Well, I was surprised to know that you followed the same order. He saw the hunt the same way I see the hunt. As sort of a brutal act of nature, you know? I mean...
Well, I guess it only makes sense. They had only joined the hunt around the time that the war had just started. As far as I know, they've only ever known winter. Winter's meant to be brutal, but it teaches us to endure. They didn't deserve that, though.
Yes, I'm glad that they are out. They can live their life again.
I hope they don't have any ill thoughts of me. It probably looked like I disappeared, but I just left. I just didn't exactly have a choice in the matter.
Though intent has a lot to say about your path in life, I do think, unfortunately, actions are all others see. That being said, there's still plenty of time for action, and the actions since you've returned to flesh have been more than revealing.
Obviously, I have a lot more to know. I just have no idea why I was the one who was allowed to stay around as long as I have. Just, how do I put it? It almost feels like I was pulled out of a war. It's just so my people would be left without a god. And sure, the god's alive, but well, the only people I know who followed them left are, well, they don't seem to see the world the way I used to. Concerning.
It is. How much of the war did you see?
We had seen a fair bit. If I'm near we were one of the last realms, I believe, to be attacked by Velkin, and it was something else. An entire troop, council from all the different gods were traveling to go meet their different gods and warn them that war was what their fate was going to be, what they would need to do in order to support the whole. Belkin gave most of us a choice. He shot everyone he thought would have ran at the first sight of him. I wouldn't really call that a choice.
Neither would I.
It's all very foggy for me. I'm not quite sure exactly how long it had. Every day I'm learning something new about people who know me or people who saw me. Croc just sort of takes out and reaches into his little satchel and pulls out like a little potion. I got something from Mog not too long ago. Something to help me remember. They said,
Remember what?
my past. It's all very foggy for me, and I don't know.
You want
Apparently,
to remember? War's a terrible thing.
I don't think I'm ready yet. Whatever man went into that stone, they sure as hell didn't come out.
Yeah.
I'm learning all these different things about myself every day, and I'm worried that if I take this potion, I won't like what I see. Or I'll be so different that it won't even matter. I'm planning on giving it to someone that I trust to give it to me when they feel that I'm ready.
You know, believe it or not, I can relate. When this whole thing started, when we first went to that wretched circus, I asked them to take memories from me. Memories I thought made me weaker. Made me vulnerable. I don't even know what those memories are now. But I guarantee you the man that walked out of that place is different than the man that walked in.
Do you regret it some nights?
I don't know what to regret.
Relatable. That's all I can. All I can really think about on the matter.
Yeah, I can imagine. I do think what those could have been. What I felt made me weak at the time. I surely think that whatever that was, I have a different opinion of the matter now. But I think it's too late, so...
Guess I'm one of the lucky ones. I at least have a choice to go back if I need to.
I don't know. Sometimes the choice is moot. If you go back, would you regret it again?
Fair.
Without the choice, there's no need to worry. I just am.
You are an enigma, Elliot. But a good one.
I try not to be.
Try not to be a good enigma? Or just an enigma?
Just an enigma.
Understandable. Whoever this all-round is, I'm sure they'll appreciate what you're doing for them.
I sure hope so. It is a risk, though. As is all things.
It's all a balancing act.
But let's get this food together. As I assume now we're about to get to town.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, you guys at this point have stopped your conversation midway, gotten the food, and gotten back to camp.
Okay, cool.
It's like a 200-yard walk to town, my guy.
Yeah, well, you know, Elliot can walk slow.
And you get the food sent off, and I'm assuming everyone's going through the portal?
Yeah.
Well, Elliot...
You can always
needs to
come
unlock
back
the
through
ring.
the portal if you need to.
Yeah, but Elliot needs to unlock the circle room. The teleportation room. Which means he's going to call up Allrun. Is the house infection free? Can I come through to open the door?
You can. Is everyone coming? You're a lot more powerful than Elodie. Might be too big a risk.
Can she get me out of here if I come to open the door?
we wouldn't be able to get you out of the house. Stick with your friends. Worst case scenario, I'll knock the wall down.
Okay. And he sends through the food and supplies.
See you soon, brother.
See you soon.
And that is where we're going to end our session as everyone goes through the portal. I'm fine with splitting the party, but I cannot split the party by an entire continent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's a
like I didn't
big
necessarily
split.
want to split the party. I just, if I
There
had
wouldn't
to,
have been a way. There wouldn't have been a way for you to get back.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you for having a wonderful time with us. Dork Tales and the Sky Tea, thank you for the raids.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Lazy Titan and Dungeon Doomhand, thank you for following. And everybody else, thank you for being here. Thank you to all of our players. We have Elliot Burning Oak, played by...
It's Isaac. I thoroughly enjoy confusing Karak.
And then we have Karakareem, played by...
Hello, it's Terminian Link VT. And my favorite part was weirdly unconfusing Karak at the end there. Once again, tipping the scales. The Karak's, I think, starting to get a beat now.
And then we have News and World Walker, played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea. My favorite part is also Elliot apologizing to everybody but the one person that he offended.
And last but not least, we have Lulan Boldspeaker, played by...
Hey, me, Rambo. I like the Karak and Elliot moment. I like that. It was good.
Kind of talking shit, but also kind of apologizing. That's so Elliot.
As always, everybody, I'm PT, your disaster tour guide. Thank you for joining us on the disaster tour. We will be back tomorrow starting our Baldur's Gate No Companions Tactician difficulty run. I expect I'm going to die a lot.
Oh yeah. Lots of death.
I'm going to have to really think my way through situations, which is not a thing I'm good at. But everybody, we will see you next time. I'm going to send you off to Flamtastic. Until we see you tomorrow, don't do anything I wouldn't do. The bar is very low.
Oh, there's one more thing, PT. There's one more thing.
Yes.
Next
we
week.
won't next
Yes.
week. There
Next
yeah,
week,
no
there will
game
be no
lesson.
BCH because I had to
Yes.
work. And also, people are coming back from holiday weekends. It's just generally a bad time. As we move into our December month, there's probably going to be a couple weeks in December where we don't have games, just so everybody knows. But,
For once, I won't be traveling.
exactly,
For the
but
first time in 6 years.
you're all off to Flam now. Just scream and chat. Have a good night.
Scream!
We will have Wednesday game this week.